Hello. Let's see. Trying a new thing here to stream to Facebook.
Okay, your volume is very low. I don't know why.
Low. Let's see. Here we go. Now it's turned up. How is that?
No, still.
The volume is still low?
Yeah, very low. And
Yeah.
I have my volume. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Okay, try now.
Now, hello.
Now it's better. Okay.
All right. Okay, so we are live. We are live on Zoom and on Facebook. So, thank you, Ghada, for joining me.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining me here. We are going to do a little interview about your experience in the new me. So I appreciate you being here with me. And to start it off, I want to ask you some questions, and I appreciate your time again. First question that I have for you, Ghada, is why did you decide to hire me?
Well, first of all, hi, Linda. Hi, everybody. I have always struggled with my weight all my life. I mean, I remember the first diet I went on, I was in 5th grade. So I've always struggled. I've never been, extremely heavy, but I've always had a few extra pounds. So I'm used to going on diets. And I just knew it's just going to be another diet again. I'm going to do it for a while, get tired of it, not feel like I'm losing it quick enough, and then just go back to my old ways. So that's why I felt like I needed to do something different this time. And I also have a friend that I asked her, because I noticed she was losing a lot of weight, and I asked her what she was doing, and she mentioned you, and she had mentioned you from the beginning, but I wasn't, quite ready to ask yet. And then when I finally became, got ready, I'm like, okay, give me her number, give me her information. And that's when I found you.
Awesome. Yes, and your friend, do you remember how much weight she lost in the new me?
She lost 50 pounds.
Yeah, she lost 50 pounds. Yeah. She did amazing. So thank you for sharing that information. Can you tell me a little bit more about your experience prior to joining the new me?
With dieting or exercising and...
Yeah, and just kind of staying on track. Like, were you consistent? Like, what were your struggles?
So my struggles are, I think, motivation, and realistically, how much weight I'm expecting myself to lose in a certain amount of time. So I know when I was younger, when I was in my teens and 20s and even 30s, I could, lose 10 pounds in a month. It wasn't a big deal. Now, as I'm older, that's not realistic, but that's what I want. So when it doesn't happen, I'm like, oh, there's no use. And then I go back. And I've tried other systems. I've done Weight Watchers. I've done Nutrisystem. I've done those things, and I've lost weight, but then I haven't learned how to manage it on my own. And then the other thing is, as we're getting older, we need to exercise. And I never knew. I mean, I can go to the gym and somebody can tell me what to do, but are they going to follow me around? I've had personal trainers before. I've had personal trainers come to my house and do things with me, or I've met them at the gym, but that's it. You meet with them for that 1 hour and then that's it. So I needed something more at this stage in my life for my health, more than anything, more than, getting down to a certain size or a certain look. I need to be healthy, and I need to know how to do it on my own.
Right. So being able to maintain it after
Yeah,
you lose the weight,
exactly.
which a
And then
lot
also,
of times is harder than actually losing the weight is maintaining it.
right.
Yeah.
And then also what I really liked about you, Linda, was and your program. I mean, I have exercise equipment at home, but I don't know how to use it.
Mm.
I don't know how to use it. I don't know what weight to use. I don't know how many reps to do. I don't know how many times a week to do it. I don't know the sequence, the correct sequence of doing it,
Mhm.
what grouping of exercises to do. So with your program, you gave me all that. All I have to do is open up an app. There's everything. And I know I need to do it, for at least 4 times a week to see some kind of result and to be stronger.
Right, right.
So I'm just, it's like the first time in my life that I know what I'm doing. I,
Yeah,
I know, and because I'm seeing results. So far, I think that when I sent you my weight, Linda, this morning, I'm almost 20 pounds lighter,
that's
almost there.
awesome. That's
So
so awesome. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you because it's hard, especially when you've done a lot of different diets and programs and worked with personal trainers. I worked with personal trainers before too, and they're great, but like you said, they're only with you that 1 hour or 50 minutes or whatever it is so many times a week, and then the rest of the time, what do? You're on your own.
right.
So it's important to be able to have more than that because we really need more.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of you for sticking with it and for trying new things. And can you tell us a little bit more about, like, how did you feel before you started the new me?
How did I feel at the weight I was in and my activity level and everything? I was tired,
Mhm.
tired, just not happy. I don't even know how to explain it. Just kind of going through my day to day. I didn't care about what I wore, you know. I just did what I had to do and get on with my day, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
But actually COVID, I mean, it was good because I got to stay home. I didn't have to be always rushing around. So I got to focus on me. I didn't have to be rushing around driving, my daughter here and there, picking her up and dropping her off and rushing and doing grocery shopping and rushing and cooking. We were home. Everybody was home.
Mhm.
So everything kind of slowed down and I got that time to take care of me. And that was refreshing actually, because that's I've never done that.
So that would lead me to ask, like, do you feel all in all that it's time consuming to prioritize yourself, prioritize your health, really?
In the beginning, because it was something new to me,
Mhm.
but now after I've been with you, since February, um, now it's okay. Now I understand what I'm doing, what I buy, what I look for.
Mhm.
Um, it's it's very educational.
So it's more about planning the time and making
Yes.
time for yourself, prioritizing yourself,
Yes. Yeah.
which women, especially mothers, I find have a really hard time doing. They always put themselves last, and then when it comes time for them, they're just exhausted.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Were you skeptical before you joined the New Me Academy?
Um, I mean, I saw my friend, she lost it, and I know she had, was struggling with the same issues like I was. And when she lost it, that encouraged me. I thought, hey, this actually might work for me because it worked for her.
Right, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
it helps to know someone that's been through it and have that testimonial, right?
right.
Um, and how else would you say that your life has changed now with with working with me and how you feel overall?
Oh, I feel much better. I feel much healthier. I feel like I have a plan. I have a plan. I know what I need to do every day. Um, I know what are the healthy things that I can eat.
Mhm.
And I also know that I don't always have to eat healthy. You know, if there's a birthday and I want a piece of cake, it's okay.
Yeah.
Or if there's a holiday and I have a few cookies or ice cream or whatever, or eat lasagna,
Right.
it's okay.
Yeah.
But as long as okay, I did that once, I don't have to do it for the rest of the day. I don't have to do it until it's finished. I just pick myself back up. I enjoyed it. I don't feel guilty about it
Yeah.
because before I would feel guilty. Like, oh gosh, why did I eat that chocolate cake? Or why did I eat that lasagna? I shouldn't have. I'm supposed to be watching what I'm eating. But you helped me realize, well, that's okay. That's life. We can enjoy something, that's not so good for us one time. Doesn't mean we have to do it for the rest of the day or the rest of the week. Just pick yourself back up and go back to eating what you're supposed to be eating.
Yes, yes. So before, did you find that you had to finish the cake or the cookies, or
Yeah.
it took you longer to get back on track?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then once you finish the cake, you're like, well, yeah, maybe I'll just start Monday. And then it's next Monday, and then it's next Monday, and then it's hard to start. It's
Mhm.
hard to start something new. But once you start and you see results
Yeah.
and you feel, I'm not as tired as I was.
Mhm.
Now when I'm exercising, even my stamina is better. I haven't told you, Linda, but I started trying to jog on my treadmill instead of just a fast walk. I'm like, wait, let me try jogging. And now I can jog for, a quarter of a mile without stopping.
That's
I,
great.
I
That's
couldn't do that. Couldn't do that before.
right, right. Yeah, that's fabulous. Um, and let's see. So you mentioned about how you're feeling. Anything else that you feel is helpful or that stands out to you with the New Me Academy that you hadn't experienced before?
Um, well, the accountability, because I know we're going to have our phone calls. So I need to be telling you what I'm doing. And also I'm sending you my weight. So I'm accountable for that.
Mhm.
Also the private group that we're in, and they're just filled with wonderful people. I love sharing with them and hearing their experiences, and it also helps you feel like, you know what, you're not the only one struggling. You're not the only one, having a hard time with something. And then when you hear that, it kind of encourages you. You're like, okay, we can. Uh, I learn from the other people when I'm struggling. I
Yeah.
learn from them. Okay, let me just push through this. I'll get through, and
Yes.
it'll
Yes.
get. And I was at one point I wasn't losing weight, and I told you, Linda, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And then you told me, just keep going, it'll come off. And then it just started coming off again.
Yeah, it's the consistency. Like with anything that we do, once we have the consistency, then it works, right? We have to put in the effort. We have to be consistent for anything to work, really. Um, and yeah, I think it is very helpful for us all to have a great community, because we don't always have a lot of support around us, and everybody's different. I know you have a wonderful, supportive husband, but everybody doesn't have that, right? Not everybody even has a husband. So
Right.
it's good to have others to be able to relate to.
Right.
Yeah. Um, what else? What do you think what would you say it's like working with me?
Oh, you're just very encouraging. You're always upbeat. You're so energetic. You're so you're inspirational. Um, and you're not, you're understanding. You're not like that person. Because I was afraid in the beginning. I was like, you're going to be, yell at me if I gain weight, or you're going to tell me, oh, you should have lost weight. Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? No, but you're like, that's okay. It'll come off. It takes time. You just keep doing what you're supposed to be doing, and yeah, it's a pleasure to work with you.
Likewise, Ghada, likewise. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, last question, and I really appreciate your time again. What would you say to someone who is considering joining the New Me Academy and working with me?
I would say you do it. I mean, it's for, I don't know, at my age now, it's for our health, number one.
Yes.
Because my husband always told me, he's like, you need to be working out. You need to be, taking care of your bones. You need to be, you need to get some weight training, strength training, because you're one accident away from a disaster. If I fell and broke my hip, if I fell and, and then who knows what'll happen after that. It may just keep going downhill. Mm-hmm. So while we're healthy, we need to stay healthy, not wait until something drastic happens to figure out how to get healthy.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Your husband is right. And especially as we're aging, it's so much easier to, if we have an accident and we're not working out and we don't have the strong bones, it's right. So much easier for something to break, to bust. And when we have stronger bones, we're protecting ourselves, and we need to do that as we age. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Awesome. Anything else that you feel that you want to add? I don't think I have any more questions. It's been awesome.
Thank you. No, I think you have a great program. You're very supportive. We have a lot of resources. You have so many resources for us. So if we don't want to do a certain exercise, there's so many other options for us to do different things. Like some days, I feel like doing yoga today. I'll do yoga. No, this day I'm going to do my weight training. And then I break it up some days. Like if I don't have a whole hour or something to do my exercise, I'll do the weights in the beginning, and then I'll do my aerobic exercise, in the evening. Mm-hmm. And there's a way, with your app, you log things in. It's really easy.
Yeah.
You make it really convenient and easy.
Yeah, and I really strive to educate all my clients, because that's what I feel is missing from a lot of programs, a lot of diets, is that, you get something to follow, but then after you're done following it, you're kind of back where you started as far as not knowing what to do. So for me, it's really important to educate everyone so that it is sustainable, and once they're done, because I don't want anybody to depend and rely and stay with me forever. You need to move on and do your thing, and I want you to be able to maintain the weight that you've lost and keep going and know what to do and feel confident.
Right.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Ghada. And anyone that's listening, if you can relate to this at all, I invite you to book a call. I shared a link to my Calendly in the comments, or you can feel free to head to my website, LTLTE, Learn to Love to Exercise, and there you will see more information, more testimonials, and ways to apply for the New Me. So thank you so much, Ghada. I really appreciate your time, and I really enjoy working with you. You're a pleasure and a joy. And,
thank you.
And yeah, we'll be talking real soon.
Okay. Thanks,
all right, thanks again. Have a great day. Thanks everyone for listening. Bye.